Hi, we're going to add some work to the learning platform that can be accessed by children who maybe aren't in the classroom with you. So they may be at home sick, or they may be on a fixed term exclusion, or they may be working in an internal, I was going to say isolation room, but it's an internal inclusion room. So first of all, make sure you have sort of in mind what work it is you want to set. Log onto your learning platform, go to the courses, and find the course. And if you haven't got a course that's labelled, you can create your own course. And for this one, it's a course called Out of School Learning. The internet's running nice and quickly, as you can see. So in this particular school, the school's already set up a course. It's got a little instruction here for the children, some links through to some bite-sized work, and anything else you want to put on there. But down the side here, we've got all our subjects listed. And if we go inside any of those subjects, we've got all the year groups listed. So click on the year group that you want to add the work to, and you're going to just add. And at this point, you can add a wide variety of different things. It's interesting. You can add just a file or a folder. You can add a whole assignment that's handed in online. Go back to this one, see if it's not kicking us out this time. File, or you can have a whole lesson, a link to a website, a page beta, which is a whole, looks like a dashboard, so a whole range of activities which can include embedded video, interactive activities, and so on and so forth. You can add a crossword or a discussion. If they're by themselves, that might not be too helpful. Quick hangman game. We can have a survey. We can have a test, which is quite useful because you could set them for example, a piece of work to do on a worksheet, and then add a test to make sure that they've actually done it and understood it. So that might be quite a useful thing to do, to just have some documents, but then have some assessment for learning going on after that. And those will hand straight back into you so that you can see automatically which pupils have done the work and which haven't, so that you'll know when to add new work to the platform and so on. If we keep it simple for the moment, we're going to add a file. And it's just as simple as add a file, browse to find the file and upload it. Choose the file. That's very imaginatively named. We can have a description on there if we want. If you leave the title blank, it'll just call it by whatever the file name is. For work to do today. We can have a description on there if we want. We can have learning objectives, either ones that you want to put in there yourself from the learning platform or some of the built-in national curriculum ones. And we can make it active or set a time span as well if we want. And then we're going to have a file there. So that's as straightforward as that, adding the file, that's there. But I really recommend that you add something a little more than just a file, because that's a little bit dull, shall we say. Even just a quick crossword that's based on the work, a little test. And the tests are great because they can be used in all sorts of other places, but there's a wide variety let's give it a title. We can give it an introduction. We can give it a deadline, and we can assess it. So we could assess it on A to F, for example, or you could assess it on national curriculum levels. And then when you look at it, you'll see there's loads of different types of questions you can add to tests if it ever opens. It's been remarkably slow today. So add questions. And if you just look at this, you can have either or, multiple choice, response, short answer. You can have big, long, open answers. So it could just be a write a response to something. Select, fill in the blanks. The matching's great. That's a drag and drop. Put things in the right order. Brilliant for history and a lot of creative writing. And a hotspot, so where you have a picture and you click on various bits of the picture depending on what you're asked to click on. So name the parts of the computer and you click on the hard drive, for example. And that's it really. So each department in this one has got 4 year groups to put work into. And if you use the test feature, you'll know which students have then done the work that you've set. So you'll know when you have to set some more work within that folder, so that there's always something new and relevant for them to do at any time if they're in that situation.